it's like we want like older and younger siblings together, so it's like Tyce
Oh, it's going. I got it already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Max got it all set up. So we are good to go.
Brody makes me the faces. I'm not revealing these here. I know that. I'll keep it calm.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. This is a special occasion as we get to celebrate one of our Strasburg High School athletes that is choosing to go on play basketball at Colby Community College, and we're very proud of him. And at Strasburg High School, we're always happy to do things like this, where we have students that are willing to pay the price, do the extra, and we want to wish them well as they move on to the next level. I've known Tyce Bollers for essentially since he was born. I've worked with his dad. His dad is one of my best friends, and very, very proud to know this family. He's had great support for all of his life, and they've opened doors for him, and they've given him opportunities. But that's not enough. You have to have something inside you to want to go on and do more. And so that's why we're here for the sign at Tyce to celebrate what he wants to go on and do, and we're very happy for him. So first person going to talk, and again, very happy, very grateful to Mr. Rick Jacoby, Athletic Director, as he let me MC this, because this is actually his job, but Rick Jacoby.
Woo!
Thank you, Mr. Hempel. So again, anytime you want to do these, this is great. But first and foremost, I just want to congratulate Tyce. This is a heck of an achievement. I know basketball, just in my years of being an AD, it's probably one of the toughest sports to get a signing and get any kind of scholarship money, because the roster sizes are so limited at that level. So kudos to you. This is my first basketball player, I think, in the 7 years I've been an AD, so this is pretty neat. Just speaking of your character that I've got to know in the first, few months of school, you're an exceptional young man. I have no doubt you're going to make it big in that next level and compete, and super proud of you. Introducing Mr. Andrews to say a few more words.
All right, so I say this every time, I feel like, but I'm so thankful that I came to the right side. We get to see young athletes go on and continue what their passion is, what their desire is for. And so Tyce is another one of our athletes that gets to go on and do things to further himself, to better himself, and I couldn't be more proud. I've gotten to know Tyce athletically, not by coaching him, but just seeing him in the gym, his work ethic and his determination, but also in the classroom, in the hallways. Tyce is a joker, but he's always doing it for the right reason, and he always has everybody's interest at heart. So I appreciate getting to know Tyce. I appreciate getting to know the Bollers family. They've welcomed me with open arms, and just like the majority of you that are here, you guys just welcome people, and that's why it's so easy to be a Strasburg Indian coming from the outside in. You guys are so welcoming, and you really do take on the culture of family. And so, Tyce, good luck, man. I know you're going to do good things in basketball this year. I'm not ready to say good luck in college yet, because we still got to watch basketball season happen here. But high expectations. Don't let the senioritis in the school kick in, and don't let senioritis on the basketball court kick in. Okay, do your thing and show those coaches that they made a good choice, for sure.
Next, we'd like to introduce assistant basketball coach Josh Holloway.
All right, I've known Tyce for a long time. probably, I think we moved here about 11 years ago, so Tyce had to be, what, 5 years old or something like that. And it was funny, he hasn't, you know, he kind of has this image of, you know, big, strong athlete, you know, going to college, signing to play basketball and stuff like that. But it hasn't always been that way. You know, when my wife and I were first, you know, we had never been to Strasburg before. We were driving down the street looking at houses and seeing what it might be like out here. And Coach Bollers and I actually grew up in the same town, so we knew each other from way back when. And I said to my wife, "Is that Kyle Bollers riding up there down the street?" And she said, "Where?" I said, "Right there with the chubby kid on the bike." So he hasn't always been the way that he is now. So, you know, super proud of him for coming a long way as far as that goes. There was, you know, once I started coaching with Kyle, you know, they were at our house a lot. You know, we got to know them as a family really well. But there was a period of time where I did a lot of things to try to get Tyce not to come over to our house. He would come over, and kind of his MO was he would come over, he'd run upstairs to my son Colton's room, who had a basketball hoop in his room, and they'd be playing basketball. And without fail, you know, he would make these bets with Colton. You know, he would be standing same height as the rim, and my son's not the brightest. And he would say, "Colton, I'll bet you $50 I can dunk it." And Colton would say, "Okay, yeah, I'll take you on." And Tyce would go like this and dunk it. And then after he left, you know, Colton would run upstairs and say, "I need $150. I lost a bunch of bets with Tyce and stuff." So, you know, there came a time where we didn't want him over. But no, in all seriousness, you know, I couldn't be more proud of, you know, seeing the young man that he's become, you know, everything that he's, you know, worked for and gone through to become, you know, a good athlete, but an even better person. You know, we all know what he can do on the basketball court. You know, he likes to shoot 84 feet away from the hoop, you know, drive to the basket, you know, hopefully not get charges taken on him and stuff like that. We all know that. But what I've been excited about the last few seasons, and especially for this upcoming season as his senior year, is just the leadership that he's been able to show, especially through this past spring and summer. You know, kids don't always have that defining quality. You know, and going to college, you know, I have you know, the utmost confidence that, you know, he'll take a leadership role with that team as well. But super excited for this upcoming season. You know, he's a kid where, and it's something that I tell my own kids, right? In life, you know, sports are great, you know, all these achievements are great, but just be a good person and be a person that other kids want to be around, and that other people want to be around. And he is, you know, the epitome of that. He's somebody that everybody looks up to, everybody enjoys. You know, he brings a great energy to everything that he does, and I couldn't be more proud of Tyce and can't wait to see what he does.
Okay, next we'll have to talk Tyce's high school basketball coach and father, Mr. Kyle Bollers.
All right. Oh, geez, that's loud. Okay, normally I do this speech from the perspective of, you know, I'm the head coach. And I had originally told Kevin, I was like, you know, nobody else's dad has gotten to talk at these things. So I said, I don't need to talk. And he said, you're his coach. And for so long, I've been his coach. I rarely get to talk about him as his dad. You know, the guy that has to live with him every single day, or gets to live with him every single day. So I want to go up and I kind of want to speak to him as his dad, not so much as coach. What he does as a person, aside from being a pretty talented basketball player and a good teammate, is the things that we talk about a lot in our program, which number one, like your admission to play in our program is character. And I see his character every day, and believe me, I'm one of the biggest critics on his character of anybody that there is, because I have a certain vision and shape that I want to see him turn into as a man. And what he does as a man, to me, is more important than what he does as a basketball player. I made the comment this summer that he's like our team's, he's like an old soul on our team. When our kids are all jumping into a pool or screwing around more at the hotel during summer tournaments, or they're running around the hallways of a different school, he's usually laying somewhere, icing something, you know, kind of like a get off my lawn type of guy. You know, he's just kind of an old guy stuck in a 17-year-old's body. Same thing at home. I try everything I can to get the kid out of the house, but he just wants to hang out and relax in our house. And he's a very relaxed guy. Like, it takes a lot to get him going. He's very even-keeled. I love his calm demeanor. As a son, you know, being his dad, I could not be more proud of him. does things the right way. Morally, he understands how to get to where he wants to get to. He stays away from situations that would put anything at risk that he's worked for. He's had this goal for a really, really long time. Ever since, you know, he was playing in the corridor basketball league, you know, on Saturday mornings with his teammates. He's been very driven and very focused on this goal, and maybe sometimes too focused. Sometimes I think he forgets to be a teenager, but as a dad, I just could not be more proud of the character and the person that he is. I know he's a good basketball player, but I'm more proud of the man that he's becoming and the man that he will become, because it was the vision that I had ever since he was, you know, 3-4-year-old kid. And man, he's just taken all the advice and all the direction that me and his mom have given him, and he's run with it. He's done a very, very good job at working to be a great young man, and I'm so proud of him, and I can't wait to see the rest of his journey as he goes through Colby.
All right, before the signing, there is exactly one more person we need to hear from, and that is Mr. Tyce Bollers.
I want to thank everyone for coming out and everyone who's supported me throughout this journey, all my teammates, my coaches, and especially my family. They've had to live with me through bad games, good games, everything. I want to send a special shout out to Eric Garcia. He's not here today, but he has been my trainer for 4 or 5 years. He's probably one of the biggest reasons I'm here today. And also a big shout out to Josh Holloway for being our strength coach. I haven't loved it throughout the years, but it's been pretty important for me to make a huge jump to where I'm at today. And lastly, I want to thank Coach Stanford and the Colby staff for giving me this opportunity. And I'm very excited for the next couple of years, and that's about all I got.
All right, so Tyce is going to go ahead and sign, and then we're going to have some time. Got a lot of teammates here. We're going to get some pictures. So once again, congratulations, Tyce. All right, it's official now. So congratulations, Tyce. Best wishes. Let's go ahead, family pictures here.
Ladies, let's go.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Coach. Thank you for
We'll go ahead and have family pictures, and then we're going to get teammates. I think we got about all of them here.
We only have one. Huh? Say I have the sword.
No, that's the only one in my basement.
You kidding? No, it's not the basement. Oh, we can do it.
I was gonna say, you're a tall family. You should be seeing.
Get that ass in the back.
There it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Except for going to you.
Hey Josh, will you grab one real quick?
Yes, we can do that. Saturday, go.
Tyce, did you almost drop those Bollers in dance? Josh, I'm so proud of you. Ready? Not quite. There you go. Did you get us? Yep.
We're actually going to. I know, but that's what it sounds like. Lincoln, Texas.
Here's the guy I wanted to talk to.
Coaches.
Think about your game.
I'll tell you what. We're going to take care of it.
I'm trying to keep that on.
That's why I didn't say it over.
Yeah. when you get to high school, you know,
Why didn't you speak? Because you were pregnant. No, I wasn't. Oh, I didn't. If you spoke, so. Oh, yeah. There we go.
okay, bro, me too. Jerry interrupts.
All right, teammate, careful, there's four.
Watch out for the court, humans. Thank you.
It's chaos.
Body will let me.
You're gonna have to make another go.
Sure, you can hold it. All right. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna hold
Oh, at least you wrote it. At least you're holding it upright. That's good. All good, guys.
Yeah. Hey guys. Teammates, get a cupcake.
Man, your smile is just so sharp.
He's
It's the smile that says, okay, Mom, stop taking photos.